In this video, we are going to discuss the second conditional sentences. Previously, we have talked about the zero and the first conditional sentences. And as you can see, the conditional sentences are divided into four types: zero, first, second, and third. Each one of them has a specific function and a specific form. We dealt with the zero and first previously, and today we are going to talk about the second conditional clauses or sentences. But before that, I'm going to remind you with the zero and the first conditional sentences. At the beginning, zero conditional. When we say zero, it means that we are dealing with the present simple verb. And when we say conditional, we are talking about the F in the sentences, because those sentences are conditional, and when we say conditional, it means short. And when we have this condition, we necessarily have F in the sentence. As you can see, the structure of the sentences in the zero conditional is simple: F plus present simple plus present simple. So the sentence or the clause in the zero conditional is divided into two: the if clause, which has the present simple, and the main clause, which has the present simple also. When we say present simple, we are talking about verb 1 and plus s or es if the subject is singular. Okay, so this is the form. What is the function or the use of the zero conditional sentences? The function is simple. Basically, to talk about things that are always true or facts, like something that is 100% true or facts. Facts when we say facts in general or scientific facts. Look at the example here, guys. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. So this sentence contains two clauses. The first clause with the if you freeze. Freeze here is verb 1, and the subject here is you. Because you is a plural subject, we don't add anything to the verb. And to separate between the two clauses, we add comma. And it's very important to add comma to separate the two clauses if the if clause came at the beginning of the sentence. It turns into ice. It turns. Here we added s at the end of the verb because it here is a singular. If you heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. This is a scientific fact. You heat. Heat is the verb and it's verb 1. It boils. Boils here the second clause اللي هو main clause. Present simple, subject and verb. Verb 1, and we added s to the end of the verb because the subject it is singular. It boils. As students miss the exam or an exam, the professor fails them. And this is something 100% true, because as a student you have to do your exam, and if you miss it, the professor fails you. If my wife has a cold, I usually catch it. Here, the subject is the wife. Has, we used verb 1, has, and I usually catch it. Here, we use verb 1 with the I, catch, without any addition. I get tired if I work too much. Look at this sentence, guys. There is a little bit different here from the other sentences, because here the if clause came in the second part. So here in this case we don't add comma, or we don't put comma to separate the two clauses. Okay, so if the if clause came at the second part, we don't add comma. If I am late for dinner, they start eating without me, and this is a fact. Here, the verb am is the verb 1 from verb to be, and we know that a verb to be in the present divided into 3 verbs: is, am, are. Each one of them goes with a specific subject. Here, I the suitable verb from the be family is am, and they start in the second part. They start eating without me is the main clause, which contains a present simple verb. I hope